The fishing news is brought to you by Okuma.
Hi there, Toby Lapinski for the New England edition of the Fisherman Magazine with this week's web video fishing forecast for New England. Well, to start off this week's video, I want to touch upon a few local events to help you pass by another winter weekend ahead. First up, we have the CMTA Hartford Boat Show, which hits the Hartford Convention Center this Thursday through Sunday. That's February 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. So come on and check out the latest and greatest in fishing and pleasure boats, as well as all the accessories you could ever need to enjoy a day on the water. And while you're there, be sure to stop by the Fisherman Magazine booth to take care of your subscription needs and score yourself some great free gifts as well. You can find the Fisherman Magazine on the upper level lobby, which is right at the top of the escalators next to the big boat bar. And it's before you enter the upper level showroom. It's on that big open platform area that overlooks the lower levels. We're out on the open, again, before you actually walk into the upper level showroom. It's the same spot where we were last year. So I really hope to see you there. I'll be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday myself. Let's see, also on Saturday, we have the Saltwater Sportsman's Seminar Series, which hits Bridgeport, Connecticut. At this year's New England stop on the series, you can check out a bunch of Fisherman Magazine family members, including the likes of Captain Ricky Mola, Crazy Alberto Knie, Captain Greg Dubrule, Captain Bruce Millar, and many others. And then taking place both Saturday and Sunday, our good friends at J&B Tackle have teamed up with Castafari Sport Fishing as the exclusive tackle dealer of the annual Castafari Offshore Fishing Seminar Series in Quincy, Mass. There'll be over 59 vendors on hand. They have a ton of pro captains presenting over 40 different topics. They've got 18 hands-on workshops and the most comprehensive bait rigging instruction ever offered at any fishing seminar series. Let's see, last up we also got the Narragansett Surfcasters. They'll have their annual used tackle sale this Saturday. And the New England Boat Show also kicks off on Saturday, so it's sure to be a busy weekend ahead. For a look at the details on any of these events, as well as everything going on across the region, be sure to check out the full events calendar posted at thefisherman.com. All right, moving on into the fishing reports and the forecast for the weekend. Overall, fishing continues to be what it has been of late, and that is tough to predict. Cod fishing trips last week were very sparse at best due to the poor weather that we saw. They showed a bit of promise for a couple of boats that got out on Sunday. I heard of full boat limits on those few boats that did get out on hit the grounds on Sunday. A lot of boats went back out Tuesday with high hopes, but unfortunately when they came back to the dock at the end of the day, they had little to show for it. Now the weekend weather ahead looks great, and if there has been any sort of pattern that I could say has been taking place on the cod grounds lately, it's that following really good fishing, we have really bad fishing, which is then once again followed by really good fishing. So you want to follow along with this, that means we should hopefully see a pretty good bite this weekend. So if you've got the means or the interest, be sure to hit a cod boat this weekend. Then ice fishing wise, action remains pretty good, but unfortunately safe ice receded further inland this week, thanks in no small part to the rains and warm weather that we saw last weekend. It pushed a lot of that open water, it expanded it. Instead of just being tight along the coast, a lot more spots open water along the edges of the lakes, or even some larger expanses of open water out in the main bodies of the lakes. However, there is still, I mean, once you move inland, plenty of ice fishing and safe ice to be had. My report calls this week provided a good variety of fish being caught all across the region. All the same fish we've been seeing: trout, panfish, bass, big pike, everything else. But one of the bigger reports that I got word of in the calls this week was a massive pickerel landed in Connecticut through the ice by angler Mike Nadeau late last week. So that's an awesome catch right there. Well, there you have it. I am Toby Lapinski for the New England edition of the Fisherman Magazine, wishing you tight lines if you head out onto the water this weekend.
The fishing news is brought to you by Okuma.